If you want to make your bad time sweet, go ahead and head over to the Sugar Shack collection. Link down below in the description box where you can get a discount on your purchase.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back for another American Horror Story review, you guys. Okay, so I am so glad that next week is the finale episode because I am done with the devil. I am done with the darkness and the depravity of the devil and the people that follow him, and I just, I don't want to see this no more. Some things y'all just stir in my spirit when it be too dark and having to do with the evils of the world. Evil, okay, is not good, all right? So, yeah, let's get into my notes. So, y'all, the two cokeheads is in there being smart, nerdy cokeheads together. The blind cokehead is going off, going ape shit about how bad the coffee is, how when he was stuck in traffic today, some asshole in front of him wouldn't make the left turn, even though you should know on green you can make the left turn if no cars are coming without the fucking sign that says make a left-hand turn. I actually understood that. I understood that anger. I ain't even gonna lie. That don't mean I want the fucking world to end, okay? Then the internet wasn't working. I understand that too. That is very frustrating. Still, don't want the world to end. I don't know what's going on, but once we get out of traffic and the internet is fixed and somebody make me a better fucking cup of chai tea latte, then we good, ho. I don't need to do all that. Like, I don't know what's wrong with people. So then he talks about how he's pissed off that they still have not figured out a way to help the Antichrist who doesn't even fucking know how to be the Antichrist, okay? Like, what the hell? His new instruction manual, man the fuck up and be the Antichrist. That's how the blind cokehead feel. The brunette cokehead is like, dude, why don't you just calm down? I'm like, oh, I know cokehead number 2 ain't telling cokehead number 1 to calm down. Oh, there y'all go. Look, so Miss Venable come in all her purple glory, just straight up looking a hot-ass mess, okay? I'm sorry, that shade of purple with that shade of orange hair is just, okay? It's just, I don't even know what color shade of hair that is. Either way, she wants to be more involved. She wants to know, what is this cooperative thing, okay? I have been working for you two since this company was in the back of a van, okay? I deserve more than this. They tell her, no, Miss Venable, we can't trust you with the cooperative, boo. That ain't for you. That's above your pay grade. Don't worry about that. She tells them that she can't do this shit no more. She wants to know why they feel that way. And the blind cokehead lets her know, you got a chip on your shoulder, Miss Venable. We can't be giving you responsibilities larger than the ones we already give you. You know, getting our prostitutes, getting our coke. We ain't got time for that. All right, you got a chip on your shoulder, lady. And they tell her to just go ahead and scurry back to her desk and call them prostitutes so that they could be on the plane when they go ahead and make their little trip. And she said, fuck them, she out. Call your own fucking prostitutes. I was like, oh, okay, clutch the pearls. However, the brunette cokehead thinks that she will just get over it and come back because she always does. But the blind cokehead says that she's giving him a genius idea of how to help the Antichrist be the Antichrist. So then we see Mallory trying to revive a dead bird, but it's not working. Myrtle and Cordelia come in and tell her, oh dear, take your time. And she says, we don't have time. You just told us that Michael is coming to kill all of us. We don't have time. And she says, yes, you do, dear. Take your time. Your powers will come. And I'm like, oh, no, y'all don't have time. Cordelia tells her that she put a protection spell around the house and that he's not getting through. Okay, and I'm like, girl, I don't know why you think that. Fake Oprah voodoo queen does a ritual spell at their door, which causes the protection spell to dissipate. And so here come Mead and Michael walking up all villainous like. They walk straight in the doors as Queenie and Zoe are teaching the other students around the table the protection spell. They in there doing the spell, and Michael walks in like, this sounds like bullshit. Mead walks in with a gun attached to her arm. Queenie thinking that's human Mead, like, bitch, how did you get free? But it's not her, but she didn't know. So she tried to use her powers and slit her neck, but it didn't work because Mead's a fucking robot. So they just start busting and shooting people, and Michael, just started killing people his own type of way. They was just in there murdering everybody. Zoe Zoe got shot in the head. Queenie got shot up. Everybody was dead, bitch, okay? Bubbles got hit in the face with a whole bunch of knives and glass and shards and all kind of shit, and she died first. So we don't know how the hell they brought back Bubbles, but didn't bring back Queenie and Zoe. How did this happen? It just so happens that Coco and Madison were not there. It just so happens that they weren't there, all right? But Myrtle and Cordelia and Mallory are upstairs, and they hear everything that's going on, and Mallory tries to run downstairs, but Cordelia is like, it's too late, bitch. You can't run down there now because you just gonna die. We gotta get the fuck. So when Michael goes upstairs to the room that they were supposed to be in, girl, they gone. They gone. Long gone. Long gone. So Michael and Meade have a powwow because now he don't know what to do now that Cordelia and Mallory and Myrtle have got away. That's who he was going there to kill in the first fucking place. Okay, so now he's all upset and insecure, and Meade has to talk him through this, right? But then we realize that the two cokeheads are typing into the computer, making Meade say the things that she's saying, which leads Michael to go back to meet with them so that they can help him formulate a plan on how to end the world because they miserable as fuck and they want everything to restart. And I don't know why they think the devil, restarting the earth is going to what is that supposed to accomplish? I'm so confused about what the devil people want. Because if you think shit is bad now, do you think a world full of all devil people is going to be any better? Like the bureaucracy you're talking about is also the bureaucracy that you just bought into when you sold your soul and became a part of the fucking Illuminati, aka the cooperative, okay? Yeah, y'all, that's what's going on. When Michael came to see him, they gave him the list of all of the Illuminati members, but because of rebranding reasons, they're now going by the cooperative, okay? And since the world is going to end, you can just get all of these people who have sold their souls to the devil to help you go ahead and make that come to fruition. All you need is 3 people who at the right buttons, at the right time, push them holes, all these bombs go off, and kapowie, okay? Kapowie, shapoopy, everybody's dead. And I'm just kind of like, okay, I guess that makes sense to them. That makes sense to them to kill everybody. Okay. So now Michael and Meade have to go meet with the Illuminati, aka the cooperative, and tell them what the plans are. Okay, he got to come up with a pamphlet so everybody will know what to do. So Cordelia and Mallory and Myrtle and Madison and Coco are all at this like little secret cabin place, and Cordelia is astro projecting back to the house, trying to find Queenie and Zoe and breathe life back into their bodies. But she can't find their souls, so she's shaking and shit, and she busts out of it. I couldn't find them. I couldn't save them. Where are the souls? You know, she's just going through a lot right now. It's a lot on her spiritually and physically. And then Madison turns around and she was like, when we went to the house to find out about Michael, he did this thing where he completely erased a soul. It didn't go to hell. It didn't go anywhere. It's just gone. And Cordelia walks up to her and smacks the fuck out of her. Why didn't you tell me about that? Well, I said he was the fucking Antichrist. I thought that basically covered all of the worst. Like, you were just supposed to, suppose the worst, bitch. But that wasn't good enough, and they don't know what to do. I'm like, Cordelia, bitch, you supposed to be the leader. If you don't pull it the fuck together, okay? Like, I understand that the empathy of being the head of all of these young women and watching all of them die is so hard for you. But, bitch, if these other hoes in here can keep it together, you supposed to keep it together above everybody. And you on the floor crying and shit at Myrtle's feet. Myrtle said, maybe there's another way, dear. Like, bitch, I hope so. So apparently, the only thing that they really don't teach is traveling through time, and it's because not many people can do it. Only once before has it been tried. And everybody, well, no, maybe not once, but they said the only person that successfully did it was some broad, and then everybody else that tried, they ended up dying one way or another. So the shit don't sound promising. But they set up the bath with the candles. Y'all know everything through water. If you want to transfer through portals, you got to transfer through water. That's how this shit usually go. All right? So they make the bath. And Myrtle tells the story about Anastasia, y'all, okay? About how her and her daddy and the whole family got murdered by the Bolsheviks and how they took over and all of this shit in Siberia in 1918. Nobody knew that Anastasia was a whole witch out here, so she was in a corner while the Bolsheviks brought the whole family down to the basement getting ready to execute everybody, and she doing a spell. At first, she was able to protect her daddy, and 2 bullets that went through didn't pierce the little protection that she had, the barrier she had created with the spell that she was doing with a necklace that she had, an amulet, and she was just saying these words over and over again, and it protected them for a minute, but not for long, because once the shots started going off, she got scared, and then it went away, and then they killed everybody, and you know, it fucked up everything, okay? Anastasia and their family was out there living the best life, all right? So this is the test to see if she can fix whatever this issue is that they want to, you know, make her go back in time to fix. They haven't said what it is yet, but they want her to go back to 1918 in Siberia and try to save Anastasia as a sign that she could deliver on what the larger plan is. And I'm like, we got time for tests? Like, we got time for this shit? Like, I ain't know we had time for this shit. I thought somebody was coming to kill y'all. But okay, you know, I guess. I guess they don't know where to find y'all. They knew where the house was. So, you know, y'all should have been winning hiding as far as I'm concerned. But you know what, Cordelia? You thought you had a protection spell that nobody could break. But the hoodoo voodoo bitch knew it because she was cool with y'all back in the day. And now she don't give a fuck because she won her 13 episodes. And the devil gave it to her when she let Michael in the house to kill all them girls. And she looked like she felt a little bit bad. And I'm like, bitch, I don't know how you think having a television career is worth seeing all them people dead. I don't know what's wrong with you, bitch, because that seemed fucked up to me. And then for you to have to go through this anyway, like, you could have ended up dead anyway if you wasn't a witch and you just sold your soul for this shit. Psh, bitch, bye. I'm just saying, she wasn't like everybody else. She wasn't trying to be in hell internally burning next to Satan and shit. That wasn't her goal. So they do the ritual, they do the whole little spell shit, and it works. And she goes to 1918 Siberia. She helps her. She does the spell with her. But it doesn't hold, and they still end up dying. When she comes back, she's bleeding from the eyes and shit. I have to go back. I have to go back. I have to go back. But she couldn't go back when you have time for that. And now Cordelia don't know what to do because she couldn't save Anastasia, so now they don't know if she can actually pull off the plan that they have. But Myrtle tells her, look, if we can hold off Michael and them just for a little while to give Mallory a chance for her powers to get stronger without us having to kill your ass first, let us try it that way. So they decide to go on down to the boys' school to meet with John Henry and Behold. And when they get there, everybody fucking dead with their arms and shit cut off in the shape of a pentagram. I was like, what the fuck? Like, word? What was it? I mean, he was the Antichrist. Why was nobody thinking that he was going to come back and kill him after what happened? Like, what y'all was doing? Y'all should have been trying to find a spell to bind his motherfucker powers or something like that. Y'all should have been trying to find a cage to put this nigga in like the seer had made on Charm that season. Do y'all remember that? Like season 4, the seer had made like this cage that nobody could get into or out of without her magic. Bitch, that's what somebody should have been trying to create up in here. Okay, this is some bullshit. So y'all, then we see Miss Venable packing up her little box to go, and the 2 cokeheads come into her little reception area and tell her that she can't leave. And she tell them that she cannot continue to work there. And they tell her, no, you don't have to work here, but we want you to work somewhere else. Why don't you have a seat so we can explain what the cooperative is? Have you ever heard of Illuminati? She says, yes. I saw a documentary once about these people who apparently run everything. Like the way she was saying, she was giving so much fucking information. It was like, you're saying it like you don't believe it, but you're saying it like you kind of do. Like the tone says I don't believe it, but the knowledge says I do. It was so funny. Anyway, they explained to her that the world is about to end, okay? In about 2 years, everything gonna be blowing up, everything gonna be gone, and then we're gonna remake this shit, you know, with Satan ruling this shit. And I'm like, okay, still so lost on how that's supposed to be beneficial to y'all. I mean, if you want hell on earth, all you gotta do is set yourself ablaze. Like, I mean, if you want to burn forever, we don't have to end the world for that to happen. I'm so confused by what everybody wants to happen, okay? I keep saying that because we keep going back to this plan of the world ending and then restarting it, and I'm just wondering what that's supposed to look like. if the Illuminati are the only people that make it, and that's the people who y'all were talking about, that's a part of the bureaucracy and all of that shit, child. Okay, whatever. I ain't even about to try to dissect this shit and think too far into this. But they tell her that the outpost needs somebody to run it and she can make up her own rules. So basically, Miss Venable was told that she could do whatever the fuck she wanted to do, which is why she handled the outpost the way she did. And ultimately, you know, Michael killed her ass, and I feel better about that now. So Michael and Meade are headed to this like kind of nature retreat. And I'm like, oh, evil people go on nature retreats? Okay, you know, I guess you gotta become one with nature if you want to do dark magic too, I guess, you know. Anyway, like I just be looking at this shit like, God damn, why y'all gotta take everything that I find, you know, luxury and nice and tell me that evil people be doing it? Like, that just made me feel some type of way. Yeah, y'all be doing yoga? What the fuck? Like, you mad. Like, this is supposed to enlighten you, not make you worse. I don't know, y'all. Either way, he gets there and they go into this room with all of these people along this long table, and they all have like these glass coverings over their faces, and they're like all dressed in black, and he tells them that he's the Antichrist and he here for them to suck his dick, and you know, in so many words. And he lays down these little pamphlets and tells them to open it, and let's start on chapter 1, how to build your outposts, okay? They all have property. They all have a bunch of assets. Some of them own islands, you know, part of Bora Bora, and shelters and all of that type of shit that would be perfect to build the outposts. So now we're seeing how this all started, okay? Now we starting to understand, but they only got one more episode left, and I'm wondering how much can you possibly pack into that fucking episode, okay? Either way, this episode was good enough. It was enjoyable for entertainment value, but like I said, the darkness, I don't like it. I couldn't wait to go and watch Greenleaf, and I can't wait to review Greenleaf, because, you know, the darkness, Jesus, the darkness. Brothers, darkness. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Share it with your people. Check down below in the description box for my PayPal and my Patreon account. Thank you. Love you. Appreciate you. And see you in the next one.